Good evening and welcome along to the latest edition of Is Your Business in Jeopardy? With Core Web Vitals getting ready to creep up and smack your business upside the head, we've invited 3 contestants to test their SEO knowledge and the preparations they've put in place to navigate the turbulence ahead. Now, contestant number 1 is Barry Hart from Hard Case Lawyers, tackling hard law cases that only hard lawyers would want to tackle. Welcome, Barry.
Thanks, Harry. It's great to be me, and it's great to be here.
And how's your firm holding up heading into the latest Google updates?
We're feeling confident. We've had SEO done for years, and we action everything once we hear it online. And as we say in the office, booyah.
Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Contestant number 2 is Serena Gelatin from Blood Sugar Rush, an up-and-coming candy manufacturer and distributor. How goes the world of treats, Serena?
Yes, above average, thank you, Harry. Everybody loves candy and there is certainly no shortage of sugar, artificial flavours or horsies out there.
And just how are the Google update preparations going?
Well, we've recently made room in our budget for SEO, so it's a rocky road ahead, but we are very hopeful.
Well, here's to ranking on Rocky Road.
We won't. I hate marshmallows. Traumatic experiences.
Okay, now contestant number 3 proudly boasts that SEO is dead, which of course is the title of his YouTube channel, his merchandise shop, and his non-business related blog. Meet Jerry Weiner of Mannequin Express, serving all of your mannequin needs.
Pronounced Weiner.
And I presume you're not fazed about the Core Web Vitals?
Let me tell you something, Harry. What is Google? It's green, it's yellow, it's red, it's blue.
Right.
Are the colors gonna change? No. If you type in feet, are you gonna see feet? Yes, Harry. Many feet. Tons of feet. Google's gonna be full of feet. You say impending update, I say Google's still gonna be Google. The niche world of mannequin supplies and services is not going to change.
And just how is the mannequin biz going, Jerry?
Tough. But you know what I have that no one else has? Optimism. We're going big. 24-hour availability.
Really?
You'd be surprised when someone needs a mannequin.
I really guess I would. On that note, let's see what the categories are for today. We have impending Google updates, how to prepare for impending Google updates, things that rhyme with more ebb titles, and cows. Barry, as you seem to be the most prepared, the board is yours.
I'll take preparing for the impending Google updates for 400.
This is one of 3 important metrics to measure the Core Web Vitals on your website.
What is silk?
That is incorrect and quite honestly very confusing.
Spiders use silk to make their webs. It's core and it's vital.
And absolutely not a metric.
What is a spider's thorax?
You mean an abdomen?
Yes.
Still wrong. Serena?
What are XML sitemaps?
Fortunately not.
Oh, very floss.
Barry?
What is first input delay, aka how quickly users can interact with your content?
Correct. We also would have accepted
Cumulative layout shift, which measures the different shifts between elements on a web page as it loads, such as images, videos, fonts, buttons, and largest contentful plain. The rendering of a main page component put upon a page and how that affects page loading times.
All right, Barry, settle down. The board is yours.
Booyah, I'll take preparing for the impending Google updates for 800.
Doing this on a website page will help improve the user experience of your Core Web Vitals.
What is targeted down your throat advertising? You like that mannequin? Somebody just ordered 200, but they only needed 2. How many are you going to order? Are you going to fall slave to your parents' low expectations?
No.
Come on, Harry. I know you're craving a mannequin. How about a nice grey, ambiguous one in a did I leave the oven on pose?
I really am not and don't think I ever will after seeing that. Remember, we're looking at this from a Core Web Vitals perspective. Serena?
What are newsletter registration pop-ups?
No.
Ah, fruit tingles.
You most definitely should avoid content like that appearing above other content, especially if you want to improve your CLS. Barry?
What is including size attributes to your images, like width and height?
Very good. Well done.
What is minifying JavaScript and CSS where possible to improve browser response time.
Yes, good work.
What is optimized page rendering?
All right, why don't we just move on? Jerry, would you like to pick a question from the board?
Yes, I feel like taking a risk. Cows for 800.
Cows were not hit the hardest from the Core Web Vitals update, but this industry was. Serena,
What is online shopping?
no.
What is arts and entertainment?
Close, but no.
Oh, busy sherbet.
Jerry,
What are technologically advanced nuns?
absolutely not. Barry,
The results were quite mind-boggling in terms of where some of the industry sat. Businesses and industrial, as well as sites within jobs and education, were some of the hardest hit, yet food and drink was both at the top of the most affected and also the industry that gained the most visibility gains, which is a titillating conclusion.
show Barry the money. That is correct, and the board is yours.
Let's go for impending Google updates for 600.
More than 50% of the most affected sites were within this size range. Are you sure, Jerry?
Not a question I usually have to ask, but what is extra large?
Oh, hell no. Serena, do you know the answer?
Mid-sized.
Close, but no cigar. Barry,
Small to mid-sized sites with monthly traffic of 500k or less. This is both in terms of position spikes and drops, which is so juicy that I need a napkin.
correct and somewhat thorough once again. Serena, how about you pick a category?
Fine. Things that rhyme with more ebb titles for 200, please, Harry.
These are the key signals from Google that rhyme with more ebb titles.
This question is an insult to my expertise.
Your pleb recitals.
Serena, you should know this. It is a term we have been hammering to death.
What are Core Web Vitals?
Correct.
Yes! Suck it, douchebags.
Whoa. Well, that bell means that it's time for the final Is Your Website in Jeopardy? Here's the final question to place your wager on. Future-proofing your site against algorithm updates is extremely hard, but you can closely follow this entity's recommendations. Well, it's time to have a look and see what everybody has put down. Now, let's start with Barry. What have you put down here? Sounds like you know them on a friendly basis.
It's a complicated relationship.
And you've wagered over here. Just as well, you were correct.
What can I say? I'm awesome. Oh wait, I just said it. Booyah.
Well, moving on to Serena. Now, you've put down your SEO specialists. Look, it's not quite the answer we were looking for, but I can't fault it.
Yeah, boy.
And you've wagered here 5 tuna-flavored lollipops.
Yes, moving into savoury flavour territory, Harry.
Well, I wish you the very best of luck with that, Serena.
Thank
now,
you.
moving on to our final contestant, Jerry.
I got this.
My Herald Sun horoscope. And your wager, £40 or $80 dues, whichever is less.
I'll also take Dogecoin.
The only thing that I think you need to take is a basic SEO course, and that's just the start. For the rest of us, let's get ready to ride the waves when the next part of the Core Web Vitals hits us in July. And for the other impending updates lurking right around in the future. Now, that's all for this episode of Is Your Website in Jeopardy? And I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Stay alert out there.